Today we're doing a 2TC with the Beast Handler, and that's it. That's the challenge. Just for those out of the loop, 2TC stands for 2 Towers Chimps. Just beat Chimps mode with only 2 towers, and the one I've chosen to pair alongside the Beast Handler is the Ace. More specifically, myself. That would be the 025 Big Plane. Gotta go for the weaker option, of course, because camos are a problem. And yeah, Beast Handler can't really do much with that, unless I go for the bottom path. But there is also a camo lead problem. Also, clearly we can't be round 6, so we're gonna have to upgrade this Beast Handler, so we have to get rid of its normal attack. And I was kind of looking at top path, at least to pair alongside the Flying Fortress. I believe you can already do 2TC with every single path of the Beast Handler, top, middle, and bottom. However, in case you guys didn't know, they released update 36.1, which actually fixes some bugs. And one of those bugs was, well, you guessed it, one that made the top path beast do way too much damage. So you guys saw how broken the Orca, the Megalodon was. Well, that got cut in power by like almost 20 times. And no, that is not a mistake. I mean it. 20. I also don't think a 100 can work, so I'm gonna go for a 110. We'll go ahead and set the Microraptor in a spot where we can get 3 at once, and same with the Piranha, just so I can limit the amount of micro I need to do. But yeah, on top of trying to see how good the top path Beast Handler is now, I'm wondering if this is even possible, since, well, the nerfs. My best bet is probably still yes, because the Big Plane is actually insanely good for 2TC. In fact, in case you didn't know, this is actually the tower with the most 2 Towers Chimps completions, which I believe is currently at over 100, so over 100 unique combos can be paired with this guy to beat Chimps. And all I need really is a tower that's just strong enough, so I think a 320 is probably good. And also not too expensive too. I think the Great White's only $3,000. So total cost of the Beast Handler would be about 5 to 6k. But yeah, I guess just to explain further, the bug with the top path was that when it lunged, the tick rate of it was way too fast. And that's why you saw it was able to like delete so much HP off like around 200 pads and above, which shouldn't even be legal for a $150,000 tower. But now, I think the latch DOT is something like 1,000, which is honestly so bad that I think the tower just went from God tier to garbage tier, just in one fell swoop. In fact, I heard somewhere on Reddit that they couldn't even catch this bug because it wasn't a thing in their dev builds. It only did so much damage for some reason when the release build came out. Like, for those wondering, how could they have not possibly found this interaction before it actually released? When the testers know how broken it was, well, guess it's good to know if their game was working completely fine on their side. Anyways, again, round 24 is coming soon, so I'm just gonna upgrade this to an O2 for the camo. You might be wondering, why don't I just go for the bottom path Beast Handler? Because that's the only one that detects camo. Well, I mean reliably. I believe the T-Rex ability actually does hit camo, but obviously unreliable. But yeah, the reason why I didn't go with the Horn Owl was because it only gives camo to that cross path of beast. So if you do a 502, no, the Megalodon won't be able to hit camos. It'll just be the Horned Owl, which is pretty useless, at least I believe as a tier 2. Because even though it already has utility at tier 2, I believe it like moves a ceramic back. The thing is, it only does one ceramic, and it does so really slowly that it's probably not worth it. And I'd rather just have an Adasaurus to do some damage. Alright, I believe the Barracuda give us a bit more range, so I'm gonna retarget it just so it can now get 4 different areas of track. Still gonna leave the Adasaurus over here, and I'm not gonna upgrade to Great White, just to see if it can save up for Specter as quickly as possible. Because who knows, maybe I might need that 3k earlier to be able to afford, well, what I need before I die. And yes, to nobody's surprise, this is going to be a pretty much no merge Beast Handler. It's going to be the weakest of them all, but that's okay. Even though for the Great White, you need max beast power to drag down Moabs, I'll show you a nice little fun thing with the top path Fishy, if I can micro more to beat this round. Yeah, perhaps I might actually need to do some dinosaur action just to get some damage in a little bit faster. I guess you can also slip the Adasaurus in between some very tiny cracks, so yes, we have a dinosaur on water. That is a thing. I think I can even, yeah, put it here too, but I'm not going to. Snipe. Okay, I gotta be a little better at that. So yeah, micro from the top. I think because I could put on water, I can put on the edge somewhere like here. And then down here. And please, please, please. Down. Down. And that's much better. Oh my god. Yeah, much better indeed. I cannot believe it took so long for a Never Miss to get one single red balloon, but we're good now, we're good. Not gonna lie, the damage is quite crummy right now. I would have loved to be able to singly target, like, each individual beast, because right now, if I put on strong, both beasts will go in strong. And I think I want just Barracuda on strong, so that it could knock back the SRAMs, I mean. I'll just use some more micro this round. Honestly, I might as well just be better off going for the Great White, because it seems like right now, yeah, I'm not getting Specter if I'm struggling to freaking 47, you know? I'm not beating 49, and I think I need to beat 49, like, to get Specter. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for the Great White. It should probably be a lot better. Honestly, maybe it's better to have the Shark closer to the track, because I feel like with his lunge attack, sometimes when I was dragging the balloon, wasn't getting a really good splash radius, because, you know, I was grabbing things in the middle of the water, so outside the range of the balloons. Perhaps this will be a little better for us, and yeah, again, let's hope we got this for 49. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's slowly grounding SRAM and it's not doing any damage. Somewhere in the midpoint here. Back on first. To snipe. And, close-ish. Well, again, when in doubt, Dinosaur Micro. So still strong. Nope, still off. Okay, I'm just gonna leave everything on first, okay? Let's put the Shark down. Okay, maybe somebody with godly Beast Handler Micro can pull this off, but I don't think I can. It's just simply too many balloons, guys. I can't guarantee this will work, but what about Resort? Because I feel like the water area is a little bit better. It's right next to the track, and then I think on this spot, on first, it can get some pretty nice coverage and knockback on everything. Leave it on strong for now, then. Put it back on first now. For the pink star leaking, come on. So far, so good. Looks a lot less balloons to me, but might still have the same problem. Oh, here's an idea. How about when balloons leak, I change the ace to center path so that, yeah, the Nevermiss can basically snipe the balloons leaking like that, and then switch the Beast Handler to first for the yellows and pinks, and that looks, I mean, a little bit better. You know, anything for a chance of popping a little bit easier. Back on Figure Infinite now, and then back on center path, and then back on first for the Handler. Come on. There's only a couple yellows. Nope. Also, I guess I didn't mention this yet, but for those wondering, why don't I buy Orca? Reason being, it stinks. And it would put me back of the big plane. And I did the math, and I cannot survive Orca and Specter for that long, if that makes sense. I can only do it with Great White for my calculations. Also, whoa, this run looks so good. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. I think we did it. Back on first. I see some yellows. Come on. That's so close. Wow. I don't know how, but we made it out. Hang on, there's still Regal Rainbows. Don't Regal from, I swear to God. Okay, we're good. I don't know what I did differently there, but okay. Also, this is what I want to show you. Great White can slow down Moabs while it's lunging at it. So, that's a pretty good utility, which I think will help us afford Specter. I think I could buy it this round, right? I just got beat the SRAMs. How hard is that going to be? Okay, so back on center path for the exit. And let's switch the thingy to first. Infinite. Might have beaten round 49 only just to die this round. Regardless. I guess if anything I should do some micro because, hang on. So figure infinite micro because the pineapples do damage too. Might be worth it to try to have those land in decent spots. I'm $100 short of Specter this time. I don't know if I can do this, guys. Come on. Oh, Specter. Got it. Okay, well, it looks like I just have to give up in order to actually win a run, because I think the last time I beat 49, I was pretty much, I don't know, about to give up. Well, now we can relax for a little bit, because Specter 024, well, it can handle quite a while. I think if I did the math right, you can get the Flying Fortress at about round 88 or so. So the hardest round to beat would be 87. So hopefully, again, the utility of Great White, it being able to slow down ZMDs just a tad bit will help us out. But I think it's still going to be very micro heavy. Yeah, I know, probably my fault for picking a tower or two towers that are so micro heavy, but you know, gotta do it for the big plane action. And now it's time to witness what a nightmare free play rounds are going to be. So again, set it strong so we can slow down the FBFBs. Again, I'll do what I did earlier. Just some simple reverse starting micro so I can keep the pineapple kind of close to the range. or just the darts in general. It's very important to, I guess, have the Specter darts and bombs go in a straight line, so keep it parallel to this as possible. And also on the same y-axis. So this is a little bit not online, and I'm going to die, right? Yeah, okay, if 82 is the problem, I don't know about the next rounds, but keep trying. Okay, I got a little pattern assembled. Do figure infinite into figure 8, and then tap 3 times to loop it back to figure infinite. Let's see if this works out at all. Just, again, simple micro patterns to hopefully aid the damage. I have this back at first, by the way. I don't know about you, but so far, this run looks good. I probably should do some center path micro, too, because there's a lot of mobs on that bottom side that need my attention. And that is really close. Okay, here's what I mean. So let's do center path now. Yeah, because all the mobs over here. I think I was wasting shots on the last Moab. So then like this, and then back on infinite. Hopefully gets back up in time. Yeah, there we go. And now, come on. That's incredibly tight. Come on. Ugh. Okay, new plan. I just have the Great White just on first basically the entire time here. And hell, maybe we'll just leave it on center path here. And hope for the best. Alright, 2 BFPs left. This looks decent. Yeah, we basically just got pop one at a time. There we go. I think this is the run. Yeah, we're literally right on top of the mob. This is great. This is great. Back on infinite. For the straight line, and yep. This round took like over a dozen attempts. And it might not be the hardest round. That's the thing. There's no fortifieds. Well, there is 86, but that's basically an easier 82. I'm kind of worried about 87, though. Just the sheer amount of, you know, ZMGs that round. It's gonna be spooky. 84 here. I think we are good with no micro. Yeah, let me just show you 86 here. I'm gonna not do any micro at all. And it should be easier to beat than 82, yeah. What a joke. Here we go. Beat this round, and I afford it. So right now, yep, strong is good. Clump all those ZMGs up, so all the darts hit the ZMGs at once. Alright, back on first. Ideally, I keep one ZMG alive, but how is that going for us right now? Hard to tell, but right now I'm just gonna leave it. No center path, no center path. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's way too many Moabs. Gonna be in it for a rough time here, folks. So let's see. I'll do some center path now. Come on. Try to snipe this Rams here. This is good right now, yeah. And then I can reverse targeting real soon, like this. To chase these Moabs. Okay, so far so good, so far so good. Reverse targeting again. Yeah, it's incredibly important to center micro. Hopefully get the mobs here. Close, close. Back on infinite. And I think we got the mobs here too, right? Almost. Trust me when I say that if we beat this round, then we basically win the rest of the game, because Big Plane does indeed carry that hard. I don't know about you, but I sure feel like giving up right now. But I know this is possible in some capacity. Back on infinite. There's just too many more. I have to find a way to stagger, but the thing is, the Great White, it clumps the ZMGs together, so I don't know what to do about that. Okay, new plan. I have the Great One on last, so you see that separates the first ZMG from the rest. Maybe that'll end up doing better for me again. Still make sure to do a little bit of micro on the ace, like this. But the problem is that, well, this pops first, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is exactly what I intended, but we'll see if this makes it any easier. Most likely answer, probably not. Like, maybe yeah, okay, like, maybe this is enough damage on the ZMG, so let's switch it back to first now, so we pop this one, and then... Yeah, I'll have this on center path very early, so that we're not even touching the ZMG there, if that makes sense. So far, that's kind of doing what I intended it to do. Just that there's a lot of ZMGs over here that... I might need to put back on Figure Infinite. Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, back on Figure Infinite, come on. Is this too late? It's a tad too late, but that looks a lot better to me. Yeah, okay, you see this new tech here? I popped the first ZMG, and the other ZMGs are still very much intact, so this is good. Get this first one down, and then back on Infinite as soon as possible. Probably should have micro 2 to have this slow down a bit earlier. But yeah, 3 ZMGs are easier to deal with than 4. That goes without saying. And this is actually really good. There's only... That last ZMG is still alive, so I only have to deal 2 here. I'll do switch starting, and then back on figure infinite. So it flies back over here, and then figure 8. This is so close. Oh my god, one mob left. Okay, this run actually might be a little bit better. I popped the other 2 ZMGs even earlier, so I don't know. Let's do restarting. Back on infinite now for damage on the BFBs. Yeah, so this way, I can get damage ahead of time on the ZMGs, and this is great. Yeah, the 2 BFBs up here are alive. So let's see. This has to work. This has to work. First starting. Back on infinite. And Great White, please. Get the Moabs. Get the Moabs. Good. And I think... Yeah, this is amazing. This has to be the run. This has to be the run. Let's not choke this. Let's not choke this. Change targeting. Back on infinite. And Great White, please. Please. Okay. And now it's just 4 BFBs left. However, they all popped at once, so okay. Back on Center Path here. And I'll do 1 more reverse starting. And back to infinite now. And I think this is it. This'll do it. Holy crap. Tight, but it'll do it. Okay, so hopefully 88 is also not that hard because yeah, I'm done with micro now, guys. I think I've had enough. We should be able to make enough money from the BFBs here to afford Flying Fortress soon. I lied. However, it's only 2 ZMGs, and I've done this before, so what's the worst that could happen? Back at Figure Infinite, and I can afford it after popping some of the BFBs here, so there it is. And we did it, guys. The use code ISAB Big Plane has been achieved. And again, I know this 2TC didn't really use much of the Beast Handler, but you gotta say it did actually make a difference. Especially with the Great White Slow. And just in general, like, it's hard to, I guess, find a 2TC strategy where Great White, or just Beast Handler in general, is a majority of the carry. Because the thing is, again, no camo on top and middle is unreliable camo. And even though Bomb Path is camo and reliability, or at least some knockback, it doesn't have any lead popping, for those who don't know. So you still need another tower that attacks camo lead. But yeah, again, regardless, I want to show you this run, just to show you, like, how much of a difference that nerf made to the top half Beast Handler. And hell, I could even buy Orca right now, but now I'll knock out two TC completions in one. So basically what you do is, well, you just finish the game with a Great White, and that counts as getting Orca too, because you know, you could have bought it with the money. But yeah, look how easy Flying Fortress made by 100, and GG. We actually almost got 2 million pops too. So almost 2 birds killed with 1 stone, but unfortunately, yeah, we kind of needed every little bit of damage on the Beast Handler. Either way, hope you enjoyed. Those 3 heavy micro rounds probably took longer than every other round combined. Let me know of other 2TC Beast Handler combos that you found that probably are easier than this one, I would assume. Again, stay tuned for more, and I will see you later.